This is my intro music. Welcome to the video. I hope you like it lots, so don't forget to subscribe and click the thumbs up button. Now let's react.
Hey, hi, hello there, and welcome to another episode of An Anthropologist Watches Amberlynn Read. Woo! Okay, so interesting things are happening. However, these videos are still very short, so I'm going to do my best, but I want to watch, I'm hoping, the next 2 videos in this series, which should be the transit between Oklahoma and Wisconsin, and hopefully the arrival in Wisconsin, since she's breaking them up into less than 10-minute videos. But I think after these 3, this one and the next 2 that I'm hoping are going to be real, after these 3, I think I want to sit down and do like a deep dive again into these. But that's just because there's some interesting things occurring, at least I think there's some interesting things occurring in Amber's version of Amber's world. I think it's interesting anyway. I'll say that 15 more times before, we get to it. However, until we get there, I'm going to try to add to this conversation. I don't know how successful I've been the last few times, just because there's not a lot. There's a lot here, but there's just not been a lot going on to really talk about. Amber's not interacting with her audience right now, and that's because all of these videos are way pre-recorded, and there's no way for her to be interacting with her audience because there's no way for her to react to, like, the video prior, right? You know how you post a video, people comment on it, and then in the next video you comment on the comments from the prior video. There's no way for her to do that because she recorded all of these in a row and she's posted all of these in a row, and there hasn't been any chance for anyone to interact with them, right? So there's no Amber's telling a story here, and it's a story where Amber's like, on one side she's like rubbing our nose into the whole like I'm dating Tommy thing. And then on the other hand, she's trying to be like, look guys, I'm so in love. Look how in love I am. I'm in love. She does this every time she's in the honeymoon stage of any of her relationships. And this is just like part of the love bombing phase of her relationships. So on the one hand, this is Amber indulging her delusions. And on the other, this is Amber sort of trolling the audience. More than just a little trolling the audience, right? I know Mama Lynn pops up in this one. I think it's interesting that Mama Lynn is going along with this. I'm so curious. Like, we'll get to it when we get to it, but is Mama Lynn taking 5 days off to stay there the whole time while Amber's there? Are her and Papa Lynn, Stepdad Lynn going to be getting a room and having their own little vacation in Wisconsin? Maybe they're going to go to the Dells. I don't know. It's cold. Why would you go to the Dells? But you could, I suppose. Madison's nice. Anyway, I don't know if they're going to be anywhere near any of those spaces. And now you know everything I know of Wisconsin and cheese curds. So there you have it. So, I mean, I guess there's things that you could do if you're willing to have kind of like a DIY vacation, but is that really what you want to be doing? Like, you really want to drive your daughter 14 hours to go see her girlfriend so you and your fiance can hang out in a Wisconsin hotel room for 5 days? Like, and who has that kind of money? Like, even if you got a cheap room, I mean, that's still a week's worth of room rent. Plus the food and whatever you're planning on doing. I mean, Mama Lynn doesn't strike me as somebody who's like made of money, but I don't know. Maybe she's got a bunch squirreled away and she's just like, I don't know, this adventure can double up as a vacation kind of a thing. Or is she planning to drive Amber to Wisconsin and then drive home and then in 5 days drive back? Or is the plan to drive Amber to Wisconsin, drive home, and then have Tommy drive Amber back? What are the logistics here? I'm really interested in the logistics, I guess, is where I'm at with this. But before we get much further, I'd just like to say thank you to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up button. Ding, ding. when we get back in October, I will finally reveal to all of you the cool thing that I was going to be doing for the 8,000 number that we rolled over onto. And yes, it has taken me a freaking long time, and I apologize, but you know what? We're almost to 10,000 now, so here we are. So, but it's really cool, you guys, I promise. Some of the members already know what I'm going to do, so if you're a member, you may know. What else do I want to say before we get into this? I am going to speed her up, so she is going to be at time and a quarter, so she will be talking she will be a little bit more animated than she normally is. I guess Amber's really like leaning into this goth girl stage, or is it just an excuse? Here's my thing with all of the black towels, the black sheets, the black bedding, and all this crap that she's been doing lately. I wonder if she's like leaning into her pseudo-goth phase, or if she's buying all this black stuff so that she can say she's leaning into a pseudo-goth phase in order to justify the fact that she just basically wears black all the time these days. That's like her go-to color, especially if she goes out. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's just a way of excusing the black clothes, or if she really does feel like she's like picking up lazy goth vibes. Speaking of, it is spooky season, but we're in casual spooky season right now. Anyway, I'll explain later. I'm totally mysterious, you guys. It'll all make sense, I promise. All right, anyway, anything else I need to say? Oh, a couple of you have mentioned something about sound. One, I don't know what everybody's talking about. I honestly don't. I record these and I edit the sound with these headsets. I put it through a sound filter. Like, I do everything I possibly can for the sound. So if it's coming out weird, it doesn't sound weird when I'm editing, and it doesn't sound weird when I render. So I don't know what's happening between me posting the video and y'all listening to it. The other thing I can think of is because of the lights, it's very warm, so I run my AC, and so maybe you guys are hearing the AC in the background. And if that's the thing, it's hot. I'm sorry. It's all I can say. So a couple people have mentioned, just literally a couple people have mentioned something with the sound, and I'm here to tell you I don't know, man. It's not NPR. That's all I've got for you. So, all right. I think we're good. Let's jump into this.
Hello, welcome to a new vlog. So I just watched the
What the hell are you already looking over into the corner for? We're literally like 1 second into this video and she's already dipping into her lesson. Anyway, onward.
To a new vlog. So I just watched the VMAs. Katy Perry popped off. I loved Sabrina Carpenter's performance. Also Chapel Roan. I also love seeing Eminem up on there. And also I just caught up with Big Brother. I've been watching Big Brother since I was literally in high school.
I remember when Big Brother started, and I didn't like it then, and I still don't like it now.
33 now. So it's been a long time. Huge Big Brother fan over here. And I just want to...
Why? Why do people like reality television? I ask as I react to Amberlynn.
to say that this season, for some reason, has got to be one of my most favorite seasons in years. Like, I literally love it so much, but I'm very disappointed with some of the people that have already gone home. Anyways, I'm sure none of you care about that.
You are correct.
So tomorrow is actually the day where I leave. I'm going on a little vacation type deal.
No. I could not tell that that is what we were amping up for.
And I leave tomorrow at 5 a.m. in the morning. So early. So today I'm just dotting I's, crossing.
She is really shifty. She's being very shifty right now. Like, she wasn't doing that during the VMA, whatever. I think she was talking about VMA. And she wasn't doing that during the whole, like, explanation about why she loved Big Brother. But anytime she's talking about this trip or that this is a new video, her eyes are all over. She's darting all over the place.
And the T's, doing all the odds and ends that I haven't done already. I am really excited, but I'm also like anxious and nervous because
I couldn't pick up on that.
traveling at my size is a little scary, and it's harder than the average, obviously. But I am capable, so I am sending out positive affirmations, and I'm just trying to put out all the good vibes as I can. I don't know if you guys remember my hygiene bag saga.
Unfortunately.
We don't have to repeat it, but I did say that I have another one coming in today that is literally this one and this one just combined, and I just got the notification, so let's go get it. I just
Hooray!
came back from the package room. Oh my gosh, yes, this is literally exactly what I needed, because I still have some stuff
I can make fun of that because she's doing it on purpose.
that needed like a bag, you know, like washcloths, the other shit that's on my sink.
What are you packing for? Like, This whole video, she's pointing out all the other things that she's taking with her, and this is not the stuff you take for a 5-day trip. Like, what are you doing, Amber? Because this doesn't feel like you're going to be gone for 5 days. This feels like you're packing to move in. And that's the other reason why I'm really interested in the next few videos that should come up in my mind. Logically, chronologically, there's 2 videos I feel like should be coming up. And I'm interested to see them because is she coming home? Like, because she's not packing like she's planning on coming home.
Look how cute. Okay, let's go do that real quick.
Yeah.
This literally could not have worked out more perfect. Shower stuff. Needs to go in the bathroom, hygiene stuff, perfume, lotion, body spray, and then just like miscellaneous like hair stuff, melatonin, band-aids for my excoriation, just in case, things like that. Wow, this worked out perfectly.
Okay.
So if you guys
It's just a lot. It's just a lot. For no reason.
know me, then you know that I get like emotionally attached to blankets, so I have to bring my blankets with me. So I am
You do? You need your blankie with you? Like, what? No, stop it. The number of comfort items that she's taking with her, because that's all these are. These are just comfort items. All of that shit that she's taking for her hygiene bullshit, it's not necessarily for hygiene. They're all what if items. You know, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if something else? They're comfort items, so that if something were to happen, she's like, I got that. Like, you know, I carry around a tube of Neosporin and some Band-Aids on me, just in case. Have I ever actually needed to use them? Not since I quit working in the field. But I still carry them around with me, you know? I carry around a bottle of aspirin just in case. How often do I use it? Not that frequently, but when I need it, it's that kind of a thing. Only her stuff is like blankets and whole bottles of perfumes and like 3 bags full of Band-Aids. Like, I don't even carry that many Band-Aids. If you need more than like 2 Band-Aids, you probably need to go to the doctor.
washing them. I literally just washed them last week, but I don't know. I feel the need to do it again. Not gonna lie, I usually wash my blankets only once a month. So I'm actually bringing 2 blankets with me because
We're not going to talk about how infrequently I wash my blankets. That's why I have duvet covers.
I now use 2 blankets every night to sleep. So the one that's in the dryer now is my gray knitted one. And then in this one is literally the same exact one, besides it's a queen instead of a king, and it's green instead of gray.
So you're bringing a queen-sized blanket and a king-sized blanket, along with 3 bags of hygiene shit, and that's not including the thing you packed full of clothes.
All right, so I went through my jewelry and I picked out all of the jewelry that I want to take with me and just put it in this little container.
That is a lot of jewelry to take with you. What are you doing, Amber?
Because my jewelry is actually going to be in these little pouches, which I ordered from Amazon, which was supposed to come with a jewelry box, and it never came. So I'm just going to put them in.
It's a grand conspiracy. Somewhere, someone has Amber's jewelry box. Who are you, you thief?
In this purse, I guess. It's just so weird because I bought the pouches and the jewelry box together. Like, literally, like, they're in the same package, but the box wasn't in there. So
that makes me think that maybe you didn't really read the listing, and it's one of those weird listings where they show multiple items in order to, like, get you to order the thing thinking you're getting both things when you're really not. You're just getting one thing, and you don't know that unless you read the description. I hate those. I really hate those.
so strange. I guess I'm gonna put like all of my colorful hoops in one. Oh my god, I love this. And you just snap it shut like that, and then
I do actually kind of like those.
I'm gonna put my gold hoops in another.
We wouldn't want the gold hoops to mix with the colored hoops. That would be weird.
So if you guys do end up like searching jewelry box with pouches on Amazon, I highly recommend, because I have a huge pair of gold hoops that are in here right now, literally, and they fit. I'm gonna say any size hoop will fit into this. That's
Merch Lynn over here.
something I was worried about. And then I'm gonna put my silver hoops in another.
I wish my life was so uncomplicated that my biggest concern was if my giant hoop earrings were going to fit into the little jewelry pouch that I purchased off of Amazon. I wish that was my greatest source of anxiety in a day.
I'm actually going to be bringing these with me as well, but I'm just going to wear these tomorrow when I leave. So I have my silver ones in here. So I'm also going to be wearing these bracelets. This bracelet is one that I got with Tommy that we actually got together when we went to Dave & Buster's. And then this one has her initial on it, and she wears one that has my initial on it.
Does she though? Because you don't have it on right now.
And then the first time I ever met her, she actually gave this to me right before she left. This is one of her most favorite bracelets that she's ever had. And she just like slipped it on my wrist. It was honestly the sweetest thing ever. So I am going to be wearing these 2 bracelets tomorrow. So I think inside of this bracelet pouch, I'm going to put the 2 chain necklaces that I want to bring. And all of that even fit in there. I love these little pouches. So
Not gonna lie, I do actually kind of like these little pouches. I've got a crap ton of jewelry that I just kind of need to organize, and you can't argue with them. They are very organizable, so damn it, Amber, you've actually influenced me. Dun dun dun.
So smart. And then obviously, like, I wear the same 5 rings. So I'm gonna leave those out because I will be wearing them tomorrow. So next pouch is going to be these beautiful pink triangle earrings.
Beautiful's a strong word.
And then these beaded pink earrings. So that's good to go as well.
Like, is that the pink bag? Are we going to have a green and a blue and a purple bag as well?
Well, and then the last one, I'm bringing this heart necklace. And then I have a bunch of earring backs just in case. So I'm just gonna put those in there.
I mean, honestly, that's not the worst idea. We're not gonna count how many earring backs I've lost.
Bam. So then I'm just gonna take all of the pouches and put them in this purse, which I was supposed to have a jewelry box for that. But
were you supposed to have a jewelry box, Amber? It just seems to me like you should have had a jewelry box to put all of those little envelopes in. It feels like they would have gone better in a jewelry box. It's just a shame that you didn't think to order a jewelry box. Okay. I will say, I am one of those people, I'm a bag within bags kind of person. Like, I have a bag that I carry with me when I drive, and it basically has like all of these other little bags in it, and each little bag has a theme. Like, one of it's got all of my sunscreen, one of it's got like the lint roller plus the little like Tide stick to get away with stains. I mean, again, comfort items. These are just comfort items. But they're all organized. Like, the other one has like, another one has just like medicine in it, like, you know, the Tylenol, Sudafed, you know, painkillers, that kind of shit. But they're all little bags inside bags, you know. I'm a bag and within bag people. So this is soothing in a weird way, but we know that this isn't how Amber usually lives. This is not typical behavior for Amber. And on the one hand, I'm like, yeah, I love this because this is my thing. But on the other hand, I'm like, this is abnormal behavior for her, and it is kind of, we know she doesn't travel a lot or at all. And so it feels like she's copying what she's seen people do when they travel, you know, like the little Princess Barbie girls on movies. Like, I'm thinking like Clueless and that kind of thing, where they like have 19 bags of luggage for one overnight kind of a thing. I feel like that's what she thinks packing is supposed to look like, and so that's what she's doing here. She's packing the way she's seen people in movies and television pack. So, you know what?
Didn't get it, and you guys are never going to hear the end of it. That actually works out perfect, so I am not mad about it. Okay, so all of those 3 bags on my sink, I'm hoping fit in here with extra room. So,
why?
Fingers crossed, let's see. Moment of truth.
Dun, 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 dun.
Looks like I'm going to have to put this one sideways, which is fine, I guess. And this one. So there's
okay, this is killing me. I could have packed this bag. I could have packed this bag a lot better, you guys. When you have like multiple orders for DoorDash, you learn real quick how to pack a bag.
still a bit of room because I'm trying to decide, because this is the person I'm going to carry tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm trying to decide how I'm going to pack these purses.
You don't. You don't need all of these purses, Amber. Stop it.
And if I really need to take them. I don't know. I definitely need to take the purse with my jewelry, of course.
Obvi.
So that fits. Does my lip purse?
This dog looks, this is just, the dog's like, what is happening? What is happening now? What great disturbance of the force is happening now?
Purse fit? Yes, thankfully. And then this is my guest purse. I don't think she's gonna fit. Maybe that's a sign, because like I was debating on whether I wanted to take it anyways.
She is really into these full body shots lately. And they're not doing her any favors. Like, I don't comment on her body a lot because A, I think it's weird. Her body, and to comment on it, because it's not like we don't know she's fucking 600 pounds. It's just, yes, she's big. You know? It's like these people are constantly like, show us your legs. Why? What are you getting out of that? But these full body shots, it's just kind of like, it's so... Valley of the Uncanny, I think is the word I'm looking for. Like, she doesn't... I know this is harsh, but she doesn't look human anymore.
So I guess I'm not. But now the clothes test. Does it zip up? Yes, it does.
Can you lift it?
There's a couple items in here that I need tomorrow, so I'm just going to leave the bag open.
That's the problem with packing ahead of time.
I guess I can put this away.
I guess.
This purse is going to be for like chargers, my laptop, stuff like that. I'm also not using this little small purse, which actually came with that duffel bag. Rarity found my suitcase again. Yes, she did. Baby girl, what are you doing?
Sitting on your suitcase.
What are you really doing?
Sitting on your suitcase, cleaning myself.
I know I've been an absolute mess in the last few videos because I've literally just been doing nothing but just like packing, cleaning, getting ready for the trip.
Cleaning? When were you cleaning? Has she been an absolute mess the last few videos? I guess. She's obviously been nervous about the whole packing thing. Like, like I said, she's sped up, so if she seems particularly animated, that's why. But you can kind of hear it in her voice and just like her actions and stuff. She is nervous about this. She's not comfortable with it. She's definitely stepping outside of a comfort zone here. So I guess in that aspect, good for her. But is it really that different from any other time she does like a show and tell video with us, which is damn near every video that she buys something in? I don't really feel like it's that different. It's just kind of like that energy the entire video.
I have not cared about my appearance. Not at all. I haven't even been wearing a bra. Like, hashtag free the nipple. But
I can't tell when you are wearing one, so I didn't know you weren't, and my life has not been enriched by knowing that now, so thanks.
Finally put one on. Like, I even need to like let that be known. Doesn't really matter. But
It doesn't. Why did you leave that in?
I realized that I haven't even like said where I'm going.
Don't worry, girl. We know.
I'm actually going to be visiting my girlfriend Tommy.
Oh my god, really?
And it's gonna be some traveling. I'm genuinely so freaking excited. You guys have no idea. Like, she's visited me and she's been a part of my world for a little bit, and now
Twice.
I get to go be a part of hers, and I'm just so excited for it. Like, we both are. Like, you guys know me. I don't travel.
We know you. You visit the girlfriend once and move in, which is why I'm kind of curious. Because if you come home from this, that'll be the literal first time you've ever visited one of your girlfriends and not immediately moved in with them.
I just am kind of afraid to because of my size. But in my opinion, Tommy's worth it. Our love is worth it. And my like anxiousness is like lower than my excitement. And like, I'm just so excited. Excited is definitely the word of the day. While I'm there, I'm not sure what type of vlogging I'm going to do, if I'm going to vlog at all.
I mean, God forbid you do your job. That would be weird. That would be strange. I wouldn't want to burden you with doing your job or anything.
We will see. So my blankets are clean. They're just sitting on top of a new fan, actually, that I will be taking with me.
A king size blanket, a queen size blanket, a new fan. It wouldn't be any less weird if she was taking an old fan. She's taking a fan with her. Now recall, well, you won't recall. At some point when she introduces Mama Lynn, and Mama Lynn, who supposedly was the one who said, yeah, I'll drive you, like volunteered as tribute, apparently. Before that happened, Amber was going to fly. Okay.
The girl has to sleep with a fan on. The noise is everything, and I like to be super cold and cuddled under these blankets.
And cuddled.
Does anyone else get anxiety when they get a bruise? Because I never bruise, and I'm
What are you talking about? What level of gaslighting is this? You constantly have some kind of scrape, bruise, blemish, sore, something on your arms. You never see your legs, so it's always your arms. What are you talking about? You bruise like a plum.
Over here, like, where did this come from, question mark? Okay guys, so I'm currently just throwing on some foundation really quick because my mom's about to pick me up because I need to go get some litter for the cats. My cute little...
I thought she said glitter for the cats, and I was like, why? And then I realized she said litter for the cats.
Sweet fur babies.
Wait, so if your mom's going with you, who's taking care of your animals?
And then I also have to swing by an ATM because I have to pull off some money because I owe my mom some money. And you guys will see why. Yes, you very much will in this vlog. Or the next one. Probably this one. Definitely probably this one. I do not go in public.
I hate the way she puts her foundation on.
Without makeup. Not anymore.
I really do wonder if you can see her in real life, can you see the brush strokes in her foundation? Because I never see her blended out. And that's my big thing with using the brush to put your foundation on, is especially as thick as she tends to do it. Like, you're gonna leave brush strokes. Anyway, I'm way too hyper-focused on this, sorry.
Like, I already have a hard time taking Twinkie outside and, like, going outside to smoke my vape throughout the day with no makeup on because, like, I live in a community-based apartment.
You could have just stopped with, I have a hard time taking Twinkie out. We agree.
My complex, so, like, we all see each other. Why am I always looking the most hectic when, like, I see the most people? Like, I don't understand it. Like, anytime there's a tornado alarm and we have to go to the lobby, or anytime we have to evacuate because of a fire alarm, I'm never wearing makeup. Like, the tornado...
You could have... The tornado alarm goes off. Stop! I must put on my makeup. Okay, now I can go. Alright.
Tornadoes and fires don't stop for me. Oh my god. So this is why I owe my mom money. I bought her a car. Like,
No, you're lying.
Why does she always put it down in her boobs?
I'm taking that out! Oh, I'm taking that out. Okay. We rented a car, a minivan.
A Chrysler minivan.
It's gonna be a whole moment. That is how I'm getting to my girlfriend.
Is you need a minivan because of all the shit you're bringing. Does Mama Lynn understand what Amber's MO is? Does Mama Lynn know there's a real strong possibility she's dropping her off at Tommy's and never bringing her home?
She offered
Does Mama Lynn know that and is happy?
to take me. I was gonna literally go on a plane. And she offered. You guys remember that brunch vlog when we went to the, what was it, the Hutch?
Yeah.
That's where she offered. I was like shocked because I wasn't even gonna ask, wasn't thinking. I was like, I'm about to go on a plane for the first time since I was 20. And then she offered to drive me.
Yeah, I think it'd be a lot easier.
And my stepdad's coming. So it's gonna be a whole moment. Alright guys, so I really quickly wanted to end this vlog. I know this is like Hot Mess Express, but
Why is this more of a hot mess than your poop bun?
I mean, my last few vlogs have been very much that. But I need to go to bed very soon. Waking up at the wee morning. I think we're gonna wake up like 3:30 a.m., 4 a.m., so around there. And then we're off to see my girlfriend. I'm so excited. So
You gotta drive 14 hours anyway. You getting up that early makes me think that you guys are gonna try to drive straight through. I do not understand people who drive like that. It is incredibly unsafe for everyone involved and everyone else on the road. And secondly, why? Just chop it in half. You know? Just cut the trip in half. If it's a 14-hour trip, do 7 hours.
So anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you, bye. Hello.
Alright, well, at least it's over 30 minutes. I don't for a minute believe she was really going to fly on a plane. I really don't. I do... You can convince me that Mama Lynn offered to drive her only because I could see Amber whining about it until Mama Lynn offered. Whining about it in a way that's, you know, like, you want to help out, and so you're like, well, I'll just drive you then, and, you know, that kind of a thing. So there's that. I don't for a minute believe Amber was going to fly, and here's my reason. If Amber was going to fly, she would have already purchased the ticket. Nobody waits until the day of to purchase a plane ticket, right? So clearly you weren't planning on flying, or you would have been telling us or showing us, or you would have already purchased a plane ticket, is my point. I know there are some people that are crazy and they show up at the airport and they buy a ticket day of and they fly just fine. Cool. Most people do not do it that way. All right. Amber is not the type of person that shows up and does that kind of shit. I don't know. Maybe she is. Maybe that's how she thinks airplanes work. I don't know. However, I don't for a minute believe that she actually had ever at any point intended to actually fly. I think she had always intended to either eventually ask Mama Lynn if she would drive her, or she was trying really hard to hint that she needed someone to drive her until Mama Lynn offered, right? Because now it seems like Mama Lynn's idea. It's not Amber asking, it's Mama Lynn offering. The minivan thing, of course you're running a minivan. Where's Dude gonna fit with all of her crap? She's got what? She's got 2 giant bags full of clothes and bath goods. She's gonna have 2 giant blankets, a fan, and a bag full of her computer shit. And that's not including her purse. How are you planning on putting any of that on a plane? I mean, other than the first 2 pieces of luggage, right? Most people fly with 2 pieces of luggage and a carry-on. But they don't typically fly with 2 pieces of luggage, a carry-on, 2 large blankets, and a boxed up fan, plus another piece of carry-on. You know, that's just a lot. It's ridiculous is what it is. I wonder if maybe the blankets and the fan got added after she knew she was going to be being driven to wherever she's going. So, I don't know. This whole story arc is weird only because it's so outside of the typical Amber storyline. And I guess that's why I'm really interested in seeing how it turns out. Like, when we get to Wisconsin, is that our final destination? Does she plan on coming home? Again, what is the plan to get her home? Is Mama Lynn and Stepdad Lynn gonna stay in a hotel and wait? Are they coming home and then Tommy's gonna bring Amber back? Is Amber thinking she's gonna fly home? Not with all that shit, she's not. Somebody in the comments from the last video was thinking that Amber was taking all this crap so that she can, like, squirrel it around Tommy's house. So after she leaves, Tommy will constantly be finding little bits and pieces of Amber all throughout the house. She's pulling a foodie, basically. I don't know. What is Amber like as a house guest? That's my other thought. Like, it's different when you are hosting versus being hosted, right? Most people go on their best behavior when they're the guest in someone else's house. I feel like Amber's probably not like that, but I guess we'll find out. So, I don't know. I do think this is an interesting storyline. It is definitely different than what we normally get. I'm interested in what the outcome's going to be. So I wish she'd hurry and get these damn things posted. But anyway, is she even home now? She was only supposed to be gone for 5 days. So is she home? Do we know if she's home? I know people are following her Instagram. I should probably go check that. I've not been a big Instagram follower of hers, but here we are. That's all I've got, really. The level of manipulation that's occurring right now is basically just, like I said at the beginning, a combination of her rubbing it in the haters' faces that she's got a girlfriend, and also basically trying to convince everyone who's watching that she's in this mad love relationship and she just can't wait to spend her forever with this soft love that she's discovered on the internet. Nothing against the internet. I met my partner on the internet, but my point is, there's not like a whole lot of other layers to this yet. Do I think there will be soon? Yes. But she's got to get home and react to comments first, and she hasn't done that yet. So all of these videos that are going up in a vacuum, right? Which is fine. I mean, people who know, creators that know they're going to travel, they know they're going places, they tend to pre-record things and then schedule that stuff out. And so they don't really have a lot of time to respond to the comments. And also a lot of creators who travel tend to not tell you exactly when they're going to be gone for obvious reasons. Though they also tend to put dates in their videos so that timelines at least line up. Anyway, anyhow, I don't know. I hope Amber has a good time just because she hasn't done anything like this the entire time I've watched her, except for that one time that her and Beck went to, I don't remember, but they went into the big city and they got a hotel room. And even then, she just sat in her hotel room and ate food. So she didn't even do anything while she was in the larger city. So, you know, I haven't seen her do a trip like this since that time. So I'm excited for it. I know I'm kind of tired, I'm sorry. But I am actually excited. Okay, well, let's see. If you've made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave an airplane down in the comments section because we were going to fly. We promise. We were totally going to fly because we had purchased those 2 plane tickets that we need for our ass to fit into the airplane. We did that. Anyway, so go ahead and put an airplane down in the emoji section if you would like. Let me know what you guys think. I know a lot of you are following her Instagram. I probably should get my butt over there and also follow the Instagram because it clearly is telling me more than these videos are. And maybe she's home and I just don't know it yet. And that's all I've got. There was a lot here, but there wasn't a lot here. I think the next video will be a lot more interesting only because she's packed. Hopefully the next video is her on the road or leaving, you know? Anyway, so yeah, that's all I've got for you guys. Thank you for everybody who's been supporting the channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my members. You guys rock. Thank you to everybody who's going to hit the thumbs up button. And I will see everybody in the next video. Bye!
This is my outro music. You can't copyright strike me because it's just me singing. This is my outro music. Thank you for watching. See you next time.